This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. Um, Today we're doing beer. We're doing beer and bagel bites, and in exception to legendary beer man, he's going to be doing bagel based on bagel bites, which will be the pizza rolls. So, like I said, I'd like to make things easier too if you can't find them right away. So, what my panel is legendary Bumpy, legendary beer man.
Cheers.
Legendary Josh and legendary Drunk One.
Cheers.
Drunk One will be on in a little bit once he gets his stuff. So I am going to throw up Mr. Bumpy Road. Let's see here. That's how I do this. I don't know. I'm trying to do that. Okay, wait a minute. This way. I don't know how to do this. I'm losing my mind. How did I do this? So crazy. Done this before.
Which way are you trying to do it?
I'm trying to put you I'm trying to make it big, and I'm trying to hit the button.
Okay, well, if you go down to the basement where we are and click on just the square, that will just make one person large, or you can do the side scroll thing with where you drag the people.
That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
So it's like the third one from the right.
Third one. Okay, third one. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. All right, awesome. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that. I don't use that mostly.
So I have the bagel bites. I just got the plain cheese. I cooked mine in the toaster oven for 14 minutes at 400 degrees. And I used parchment paper on my cooking sheet, and it almost looked like the parchment paper was going to catch fire because it was starting to get a nice golden hue to it. But those are what my bagel bites are looking like. One of them, at least, was like it barely had anything on it. It's just almost like a bagel.
He got gypped.
Yeah, with just a little bit of cheese. And then the beer that I'm going to be drinking, or yeah, beer I'm going to be drinking with this comes from Kettlehead Brewing Company. This one's called Pallet Jack Kickflip. It's a double IPA at 7.8%. It looks like this in the glass.
That looks really juicy and delicious.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and get this little one that's lopsided out of the way so I can tell you about the crunch. Real crunch. All right. We're going to come back around.
Yeah, we are. Okay, you already.
Now we're just going to watch you eat the whole plate.
I can start talking about it.
It's time for beer, man.
All right. Hey, thanks, Alex. Cool. So I got Tortino's pizza rolls, but they're the cheeseburger ones. I was meaning to get the bagel bites, but it didn't happen. Sorry again. But yeah, these are cooked in the oven on aluminum foil for about 12 minutes for maybe about 18 of them or so. Seem to cook them quite well. Yeah, they smell like cheeseburgers. It's awesome. And then I got one called Nug Hug. It's I want to say, I don't even know what it is. It doesn't say really. It says Sticky Squeeze. This is from Block 15 Brewing Company out of Corvallis, Oregon, Washington, something like that. Corvallis, Oregon, near me somewhere. 7% India Pale Ale. Let's go ahead and open this up.
All right.
It looks more like a West Coast hit, like a juicy West Coast or something. It's a little more. It's not so hazy like a. Doesn't look New England to me for some reason. White, nice finger head, white head. Smells really juicy. That the grease from was on my fingers, so that's what I'm smelling. I gotta wipe it off and like really get a nice. I'll get a better All I smell is grease. Cheers. I'm looking forward to this. Right on.
All right. Hey, Legendary Drunk One, do you have your stuff yet, or you want me to put my stuff up yet?
You can show me. I don't have the product yet, but I have a box that it came in.
Okay. I'll show you anyway. Go ahead, Legendary Drunk One.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm responding in the chat there. Okay, I guess there's only one brand. I've never tried these things before in my entire life. This is the Orida brand. It's called Bagel Bites.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing I got the right ones. They're pizza snacks with 3 cheeses, made with real cheese, no artificial flavors, and no high fructose corn syrup. Gosh, what's going to harden my arteries? Okay, so yeah, these are mini bagels with mozzarella cheddar, Monterey Jack, and tomato sauce. I just popped them in the air fryer thing. You get one of those that are, well, it's a little bit bigger than this. Actually, the tray is about this size that goes in there, but I put it on 400 for 12 minutes, although it says 15 because that thing is pretty fast. So that's what I got there. And yeah, and then the beer, probably something y'all have never seen before. It's hard to get just anywhere. Miller Lite. And I do have a bunch of nice beers, but those are kind of like reviewed beers because everybody's been sending me their beers from all over the world, well, over the U.S. anyway. But so yeah, I'm just drinking something plain and easy to go with these very inexpensive and terrible things to eat. Thanks for having
me. One. I like that. I like that style.
Whatever. Right. I only put like 5 of them on there. Although there's 9, I'll save the other ones for later because I don't think I'm going to eat them right away.
One, I might have you do that. I might have you do that every Friday if it's a box thing. I'm just going to have you do that for fun.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, just pitched over your shoulder, right?
And then whiskers will come clean it up.
Yeah,
no, I'm not talking about actual food.
I guess I can pour this up. You'll have seen it before. It's an adjunct lager made by Miller. They call it Miller Lite. It's a 96 calories, so that's kind of good. And I'm not doing it because of the calories. It's just, I don't know, you can't always drink badass beers, I guess. I mean, I guess you could, but and it's too dark in here to read the ABV. I think it was like a 4.2, if I had to guess at it. Anyway, Miller Lite.
Is that double dry hopped or?
It's double dry. I don't think there's any hops in here. Lots of corn and rice, though. if you're looking for horse food.
Time for the legendary.
I do like corn.
Back to you there, Alexander, I guess.
Oh, me.
No, it's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
It's Josh. There we go.
All right, so I actually saw the 3 cheese ones, and I left the store, and I was like, I need meat. So I went to another store and got the pepperoni ones.
Oh, nice.
All they had was the first store only had the 3 cheese, but
oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I've got some pan-fried sausage in there. I could have sprinkled some of that
Yeah,
on.
they have like combination one, or they have like a supreme one. They got all kinds of stuff.
No, nice.
The beer I'm pairing it with is the Greenhouse Pills, conditioned on American oak. So this is from Evil Twin Brewing out of New York. It is a Pilsner with Saaz and Herbrusker hops, conditioned on American oak fodder at 5%.
Okay.
Crack open a Pilsner for some pizza, pills and pizza.
Look at that.
That I can have a lot of head. Yep.
Happy Friday, everyone.
All right, that's it for that one.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Nice 3-finger head.
Yeah, nice white bubbles on top.
Yeah.
Obviously, you see right through it. Nice, crispy boy, traditional pills. So, yeah, look at those bubbles.
Stream through there, yeah.
Stream, look at that. It's crazy. So, yeah. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to you, Alex.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friends. Cheers. And I enjoy doing this every Friday with my YouTube friends.
Cheers, guys.
All right. So I got this right here. I'm trying to read it, but I'm having trouble.
Pop Pack Cream Ale.
Yeah.
Wow. Back by Wallen Pale.
Wall and Palm Pack. I think that used to be on a TV show or something like that. Camp Wall and Palm Pack or something. Maybe.
Yeah,
so
never seen that.
so wall pack and something cream ale. Is that a cream ale?
Mm-hmm.
It does say. Oh, it does say cream ale, yeah.
Palm Pack cream ale. Yep.
Yeah, so Paul at cream ale. I'm looking forward to trying it. What's the brewery called again? Wolf.
It looks like Wall and Palm Pack or Paul Pack. Wall and Palm Pack.
Oh my God.
Good luck with that, Alex. We're having trouble saying it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
so
call
let's,
it Wall and Pee-Pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's give this a shot and see what it looks like in the glass.
Seen that.
I've someone got it for me. Is it going to be delish? I don't know. Smells good. Doesn't have a flavor because it's a regular beer, but this is my first cream ale, I think. Ooh, that smells good. Now that looks really
Wow.
Look at that head.
That's
Yeah.
the beer master.
My
cool.
forehead.
Alex, beat your head.
Wow, that is beautiful. That is clear as day. There's nice and bubbles and stuff like that. The perfect glass for it, which is Alex Beermaster approved.
See you sporting that
Fancy.
glass.
And then we have Alex Beermaster thumbs up.
Thumbs up by Alex Brewmaster. There you go. 2 thumbs up.
Smells pretty good, but we'll get on to all that once we start digging in. And then this is the pizza Bagel Bites. I think they're pepperoni, cheese. They're nice and toasted from the air fryer. I like that. It's very good stuff. I love the air fryer.
Mm-hmm.
It makes good stuff. So stay tuned for what I'm going to drink here and eat. And I'm going to let the legendary drunken one, no, not drunken one.
Bumpy.
Next,
Mr. Bumperoo.
Mr. Bumpy Road Brewery up on
So,
it.
so nobody microwaved their.
Yeah, I thought about it. I put mine in the oven.
All right. So here's what it's looking like up close. Kind of cheese. Got a little bit of that nice golden color from the toaster oven. It's had a little bit of that kind of browning on the bagel. Not quite as crispy as I thought, but that it would be baking it. But still, I think that's actually kind of good. So I can still chew it without like cutting out my gums. A little bit of that tomato sauce kind of all seems to be on one side. I think that their machine that put on top was a little bit off line. Smells like toasted cheese and bagel.
Bite size. Probably not near as good as that pasta you had earlier.
Yeah, no, there's very little topping with this. It's most of the bagel with just a little bit of that tomato sauce and some cheese. They're very skimpy.
Yeah.
The topping, but I mean, as a snack, it's all right. A bit more bready than I wish that there was. I wish there was more topping, but you get that little hint of tomato and cheese flavor from it. That's what it looks like on the inside. Wow. I'll think of a score for that. Let's move over to the beer. Once again, is the Pallet Jack Kick Flip Double IPA from Kettlehead. I'll pour some more into the glass just to raise a head. Ooh, little head.
That's what she said.
It's white, tight bubbled. Yeah, lots of good notes come through. Kind of a little bit like a mango, guava, hints of pineapple, citrus notes. They kind of more on the tangerine side of the citrus. Maybe a little bit of lime in there too. So there is an array of aromas coming from this one. Not super potent, but decent enough. Flavors on this. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
A little bit of a breadiness from the malt. Some spice coming through. Some of that kind of pineapple type flavor with a bit of that mango. Guava has kind of going into almost a papaya type finishing palate. Medium body. Semi-soft palate. Medium carbonation. Cheers.
Looks like
Cheers.
delicious.
Cheers.
That beer does look delicious. And cheers, Bumpy.
Oh yeah, moderate bitterness too.
All right. So whose turn is it now? I think it's Mr. Beerman.
I think it's beer, man.
Right.
Man of beers. He's beer, man.
But I'm the man with the wrong thing today, man.
Oh, it's okay. All right. Oh, you meant well. You meant well.
It's all good though. Oh, I got lightheaded when I was laughing right there. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of salt in these. Tortilla pizza rolls, or whatever they're called. This is the hamburger one, cheeseburger, should I say? And it's really good, but it was really hot. I had to tuck my beard in. The things popped out stuff when I bite on it, so I got in my beard, I think, or something. So, go ahead and break this open. Like that. See? Damn it. It's all over the place. Like the little squirts are up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Really good right away. You get a nice cheeseburger taste. It doesn't taste like you just get all it's kind of like a mush inside of a little pocket. And it just tastes like it's like something you would feed your baby or something. Hey, have a hamburger. And it's mushy, or like an old lady or something. But really good. It's got all the pieces in there, all the little things that say cheeseburger. It's salty though. It's a snack. It's something that's probably for more of a kid or something. You know what I mean? Like I can't eat a lot of these. I'll have a heart attack tomorrow, like tonight.
Yeah.
But a lot of sodium, but it has a nice flavor to it. The outside is better to have them in the oven. Obviously, the microwave can tend to get them chewy. So these are kind of crunchy and nice. I like them. Yeah. Anyway, good there. I like those for a little snack item if you need something quick. They only cook in like 11, 12 minutes, at 425. So perfect. This Nug Hug is it's a cool name. That's really what got me the most because I like nugs and I like beers.
Imagine that.
I just like what and I like the number 7%. Block 15's got some great beers from what I've had, and but this poured. Let's see, it poured about a finger or so. It's going to the nose. You can see that again. It kind of regenerated it real nicely. Good retention. It's got more of a floral, fruity peach, like mango thing going on. There's a little bit of like pine or spruce pine or something like that in the back. It's very, very. Hold on, let me get this out of here. It's very like floral though. It's got like a floral in the nose. Now looking at it, it's got a white head, nice foamy, frothy head, good lacing around the edge. It does have a chill haze to it, and I did look it up. It is a West Coast, or it's American IPA, but I'm gonna say it's a West Coast chill haze West Coast IPA. It's a golden color, definitely a little hazy there, but you can see through. You can see stuff. All right, let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
That's malty. It's got a nice white bread malt. Straight up, like nice white bread malt, packed in with it actually has a little bit of, there's a slight DMS in there, a little corny kind of flavor going on or something. It does have a like kind of a floral in the flavor. It's soft. It's a soft, relaxing mouthfeel. The body is a medium light body. Actually, for a 7%, I was expecting it to be more like the one I was sipping on. But it's a little lighter feeling, but does kind of push towards a medium body. But the finish is nice. The finish is dry and piney. It's got a piney finish. It's got some fruits in there. It's got peach. Peach is real nice, kind of a sweet peach. Little mango going through there. Yeah, kind of tastes like cereal, like some kind of cereal, like Charms or something. Or it's weird. It's dry though. It's dry and bitter on the back. I really like that. I like that because it's mixed in real well with the creaminess, the body, the mouthfeel, and that nice fruit mixes real well with the pininess. That's what I. If it's too piney, it gets too pointy and too like it's just like too much. But this is nice and subtle. Now with the pizza rolls or whatever the hell you call them, these hamburger doodads that squirt all over you like a oyster. They're really good, and the cheeseburger obviously goes really well with an IPA. It's got to be the best, along with like Pilsner stuff like that. Lighter beers are nice with the pizza as well, but pale ales are nice. Yeah, it breaks down the saltiness. It breaks down a lot of the richness of the pockets of these hamburger things. The dough, everything just kind of like blends in, and I don't know, just works really well. It's a perfect choice. IPA is a real good choice, in my opinion, with any kind of hamburger or pizza like flavored food item. But yeah, got my score. Cheers. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for letting me on.
Time.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
All right, I think it's legendary Josh's turn. I think, or your turn, Drunken One.
It's me.
Your turn. All right.
Yep.
Bam.
All right. So like I said, I got the pepperoni. I think me and Alex might have the same one. I think the pepperoni. So that one. Nice. I put mine in the oven. 16 minutes. So go in for a taste. Cheese and bagels.
Cheese and bagels.
Cheese.
I got a nice crunch to this.
Yeah. I needed a couple more minutes to get that crunch, I guess.
You get the tomato sauce, you get the pepperoni, get the nice cheese. It all goes really good together, especially with that nice little crunch. It's like having like a thin crust kind of pizza. I've had many bagel bites in my day. I've even had them frozen at one point because I was so hungry. I was drunk and I was like, right out of the box. Not a good idea. Don't do that.
I can tell you this much. I know it reminds Drunken One something, and he laughs about it all the time, and it's funny too in my book. Everybody here, whoever was here, especially Drunken One and Bumpino, they know that my most famous video is when I ate frozen shrimp.
That's exactly what Jeremy's saying. Alex, I got some frozen shrimp. Can I join?
I've been there a few times. What?
I wasn't drunk though. I wasn't
Oh,
drunk.
I was drunk. I was drunk.
Drinking.
I said, I don't have 15 minutes to wait. I want to eat now.
No, I just basically just walked in the door, set everything up, and just started eating.
Nope. Sometimes you just gotta go right for it, Alex, and just grab it right out of the box.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. These are very salty, but like they got a lot of sodium in them. But
Yeah, I do.
I'm a big advocate on sodium. I love sodium. The more sodium, the better. You know, might as well enjoy it. You might as well enjoy your life. You know. Wow.
360 milligrams for this one. Yours probably worse because it's got the meats on it. This is cheese.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what mine are. Probably like. What was yours? 3 something?
360. It's 18% of the or 16% of the sodium you need in today's time.
Yeah, mine's probably a little higher with that pepperoni and stuff on it. But,
Mhm.
so now we can get into the beer. There's still a little bit of streaming bubbles on this Pilsner. Still kind of has a little bit of a head on there. Nice lacing on it. Kind of sticks to the glass. Like I said, it's 5% easy drinker. This one's oak aged or something like that. What does it say? Fodder. Aged in fodder. Conditioned on American oak fodder with saws and hers Breckusser hops. Whatever that is. What's that?
Hersbrucker?
Yeah, hers breast. No, hers
Hers breast.
breaster. Hers, yeah, her breasts.
Well, right?
But yeah, so yeah, nice color to typical Pilsner color. See right through it and all that stuff. So let's go in for a nose and see what I get on this guy. So I get the sweetness. I get those floral notes. I get maybe a small hint of that oak on the nose. I get a little bit of honey. Very floral, very sweet up front.
Mm.
Yeah, so let's go in for a taste and cheers.
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 Yeah, this is great. So you got the sweetness. Like I said, I get that little oak type taste on the back end. You get those floral notes. I'm picking up a little bit of like vanilla, which is kind of weird.
Nice.
Maybe that's the sweetness I'm getting out of it. But yeah, definitely has some floral notes to it. Definitely get that oak on the back end, but it's not like in your face like a smoky type of oak. It's very subtle. There's still a little bit of streaming bubbles coming up on this thing too, which is you can faintly see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a good Pilsen. Let me see if I take a bite of this bagel bite.
Hey, legendary Josh, is it possible? Does it say vanilla on the can?
Mm-mm. Nope, it does not say vanilla. Mm. So crunchy. Sorry, I don't have to talk with my mouth open here.
Because I love vanilla. Love it.
Me too.
For sure. So the beer kind of pulls that saltiness out and makes it even just a tad bit sweeter when you drink the beer and have that bagel bite. Because like I said, these everyone kind of knows, but bagel bites and all those pizza rolls, whatever they are, they got a crap ton of sodium and stuff in there, so they're extremely salty.
Mm-hmm.
With the balance between this pilsner and the bagel bite, I think it goes pretty well. Like I said, you get the sweetness from the beer, but you also get the saltiness from that bagel bite. But they go well together because they kind of intertwine in a sense. Like I said, I'm picking up vanilla and I'm picking up some oak on the back end, but and at 5%, you could crush these all day.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm a big. I just started kind of getting into pilsners a little bit ago. Well, about a year or two ago. But it's nice to kind of switch it up and go from hazies to traditional. I don't think this is German style. Maybe it is, but it doesn't say. But or any pilsners, because after a while you get kind of burnt out on the hazy hazy IPAs, and it's nice to switch it up with lagers or pilsners or something. I was like, pilsner might go good with pizza. Same with IPAs, go good with pizza too. So. But yeah, I'm gonna keep eating on this and drinking on this. Sorry, I was ranting and going on, but cheers out.
Very good. Yep.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
You're a smaller panel. That's good.
Well,
Appreciate you.
again, I appreciate you all joining. I appreciate it every time. So I wish I could. prove
Sweetly,
that to you,
sweetly.
I do appreciate it. It's true.
We're always here for you, Alex.
Yeah, the legendary Bumpy, the legendary Drunk One, the legendary Brandon and Trish, and Beerman, and
Yep.
John and Ellie. They're the original friends
Yep.
of mine. But I'm
For
happy
sure.
that I'm building friendships along with.
Yeah,
others.
for sure. Thanks for inviting me into the circle.
I'm looking forward to more people. It's freaking amazing. It's awesome. YouTube's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep. Heck yeah.
That's all I gotta
It
say
is.
about that. So thank the Lord to that. All right, don't mean to get
Cheers.
Okay, appreciate you. So you have a rating and all that, I guess, in the next round. So I'm looking
Yes,
forward
sir.
to
Yep.
hearing about that. So let me. I think it's legendary Drunken One now.
Oh, me again? All right.
Let's see if you got your stuff, my friend.
All right. Whew. Yeah, I got the stuff all right. I wish I could be as happy as these people right there.
Look at that family.
This is certainly
Was that kid doing homework or what?
I think they're looking at porn over there. I don't know, right?
The mom's turning her eye.
I wish I could be as happy as they are about these. It's definitely kids' food. I guess they'd be all right if you stacked them up. Like if you scrape all the toppings off all three of these and maybe put on one, or something. Mine did turn out fairly crunchy. I'll try to give it some love. I'll get a bite and kind of crunchy.
Near the crunch from
Oh,
here.
that's
must be
not
bread.
crunchy.
Yeah.
There's the tooth.
Mostly
Wow.
bread, very little toppings.
Yeah.
Super skimpy. My wife gets pizzas like frozen pizzas, but then she puts a lot of stuff on top of them. These probably wouldn't be bad if you did that, because there's just so much bread. You think of like pizza, and there's just not that much pizza dough, or pizza crust, or before you get the toppings. It's not balanced very well.
What is up? 1090, my friend.
As for the flavor, it's not terrible. I don't guess it's just
buddy?
too much bagel. It just seems like a lot of loaded carbohydrates and calories and stuff like that. The beer, it's a typical American adjunct lager. Smells like regular beer. Sweet corn. I don't know if they use rice in this, but you can definitely smell corn. With the Bagel Bite, it works okay, I guess. I'll probably never buy Bagel Bites again, to be honest.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I was really drunk and maybe loaded them up, like one big pepperoni on each of that and a little more cheese or some, I don't know, some sausage, some like breakfast sausage that you've cooked up, sprinkled over there. You'd have to load them up. Again, there's so little topping. This is probably the biggest one right here. There's so little toppings to that big old bunch of, you get one finger of bread and then that little minute bit of cheese.
Yeah.
And maybe if these were the ones that had meat, they'd be a little bit better. But then they'd probably give you less cheese even. I'm not sure. Yeah, they did turn out pretty good. They browned up really nice. That was 12 minutes only, and it probably was 2 minutes too much, to be honest. They're not terrible. They're kids' food, and no wonder our kids are falling apart. Anyway, it's not terrible together. It's junk food, to be honest. Yeah, I could see eating those at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
They cook up quick. They're super easy to do. I don't know what they cost. My wife brought them. But they do cook up quick, and they can stack well in your freezer, I guess, if you really enjoyed them enough to have a stack of them. Yeah, it's they're miniature pizzas after all. Yeah, I didn't know what they were at first. He said Bagel Bites, and I was like, huh? Anyway, I think I got some numbers together. They're not going to be high, but I'm trying to show love for what it is. It's a quick snack that a kid could pop in the microwave if you'd like to do it that way. And I guess there's a crisping tray that you leave it on.
Yeah, it comes in, yeah.
2.5 minutes in the microwave. So yeah, kid comes home, plops there was 9 in that package. So plops down 9 of them. I mean, most kids could probably eat a whole bunch of them. You know, at least 9. At least families, how many they got? They must have got a lot of little boxes, didn't they?
I've eaten 24 in one sitting.
Have you? Wow.
Just dump them all.
They're just super high in sodium and stuff. Yeah, 16% of what you need there. Anyway, yeah, it's definitely not health food. It's kids' food that can be prepared.
It's not healthy, no. If you
Clogs your arteries.
Yeah, exactly. Just something to clog you up.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, thanks for having me, Alex. I've got some members together, I guess. And,
awesome beans, legendary drunk one. Appreciate you.
Excuse me.
I think it's whose turn?
The beer's not terrible. The beer's not terrible.
It's your turn, Alex.
Everybody's had it.
So,
Danny.
this is what I'm drinking. Wall Park.
Palm pack.
Yeah, one palm pack, and it's a cream ale. It's a pack cream ale. Very good, actually, so far. This is what I'm going to be digging into. It has a little bit of, as Drogon said, just a little bit of meat and cheese and all that. It tastes better in the toaster oven or the air fryer than the microwave. So I'm happy.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
So let's see what this tastes like. Cheers.
Cheers, user.
Cheers.
All right. Here we go. Did what I said I was going to do.
Drogon said earlier, when you first bite into it, you have a little bit of meat, you have a little bit of cheese, but a lot more bread.
Yeah.
I truly believe that there should be more meat or more toppings on the Bagel Bites, and then have a little bit more bread, but not a lot more bread. They're good for a snack, like I said, for a kid or something like that. But I eat these things sometimes because I like them. So, and they're very tasty. They're very nice and crunchy. They're perfect. You know, perfect in the sense of being crunchy. A little bit of dough, like when they're like doughy too. So they have that crunchiness on that bottom as you're eating it. Kind of has that doughiness. But again, it is what it is, but it's still good. Let's see what the beer tastes like. Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
They say it's a cream ale. I don't taste creaminess, but it does taste crisp. So I guess if you don't have the creaminess, I guess it tastes like, you know, the creaminess is like a crisp.
Yeah.
Taste
Cream ales actually don't have like a cream to them. It's just a name from the style.
So it's just a style and it's just very crisp. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good though. Very crisp, very refreshing. This would be a good beer for the summer. As a matter of fact, speaking of cream ales, I might try Genesee cream ale, Genesee ice, and I might try. Is there another Genesee thing? I'm trying to think now. But there is other Genesee stuff, but that's what I just said. But I don't remember any other ones. So that's what I'm drinking. It's very good so far. I'm enjoying it. Bagel Bites are good with it. It's a perfect beer and a perfect match for these pizza Bagel Bites. So,
Nice.
Next round, I'm going to give it a rating, but it's not going to be in the hundreds, but it will. But the Bagel Bites will definitely be in the 80s or 90s. But because they're toasty, that's why. So, other than that, that's the reason why. So we'll see what the rating is all about in a few minutes. And now, I think it's legendary Bumpy's turn.
Hey, upstairs.
All right. So for the Bagel Bites themselves, I think everybody else mentioned everybody else mentioned the same thing that I mentioned.
Connor is here.
That they're lacking the actual topping.
Yeah.
I definitely prefer like the Totito pizza rolls. If I was going to have a quick like pizza snack deal, like one of these things, I would much rather have the rolls over the bites. Or, make your own. You just get like a bagel if you're choosing, and you can make your own little pizza bagels at home and put a lot more stuff on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think just because the lacking of what it had for the topping, even though it's still enjoyable as a kind of junk foody type snack thing, I'm going to give it an 88 out of 100 for the bite.
Oh, yeah.
The beer, it's pretty decent. It's a bit higher in bitterness than what I would like out of like a hazy New England style type of a brew. That's been happening frequently lately with a lot of breweries now. So I think maybe they're just trying to do different things with the style. But this one definitely had some extra bitter and kick to it. So a decent beer overall, but it's not going to get like a fantastic score from me just because, like I said, it just seemed a little bit off balance for the style with the bitterness. So I'm going to go with a 94 out of 100 for the beer. Because I like that it didn't quite go into the earthy tones, which I've also had a lot of. It did have the papaya, which has been showing up a lot in New England IPAs lately too. Can't seem to get away from the damn papaya, but at least it didn't go like super earthy bound. So I like that it had some other juicy type notes to it. So yeah, 94 out of 100 for the beer, and to just match them together, I would say it really didn't go. Just because it was more like eating bread and then drinking kind of a bitter IPA. Just didn't really match up well together for this pairing. But I think like definitely Pilsner, something else, because you get all the bread from the bagel. So another like bready malt forward beer might be more acceptable with it just to kind of blend together a little bit better.
Okay.
Or to enhance the bread notes you might be getting out of the beer itself. The beer definitely overpowered what the bagel bite had to offer.
Yeah, imagine.
So, all right. Cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, my friend, anytime. All right, I think it's Mr. Beerman's turn.
Mr. Beerman.
Ooh. Oh, hey, did you want to shout out anything, or are you doing shout outs?
Oh yeah, we can do shout outs, yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to do that.
All right, then I'll just shout out from here. You don't have to rotate me back. Sunday is going to be the After Dark beers, so just bring a dark style beer. Everybody's welcome on panel as long as you do so. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all these things I'm shouting out are on my channel, of course. And then Multi Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be Old Ale. I did leave a video. I made a video a couple days ago about which style, like what beers you can find that are said to be within that style. There's a little bit of controversy on at least one of them, but it was mentioned on that site as being an Old Ale, and that was the Old English 800. So it's been a little bit of that product. That's not an Old Ale. That's a malt liquor, and but it was stated on that site as being considered one. So, but if you guys are having trouble finding an Old Ale, you can just go watch that short little 1-minute video I did, and there is that.
Hey, Bumpy, did you say Old English 800?
Yeah.
Yeah, OE.
Thank you. I can get that.
Right.
There you go. Controversy.
It's not encouraged.
No, but finally I can hang out with the legendary Bumpy on the show, because I enjoy doing Monday, but it's just kind of hard. All right. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Or you can get Founders, Curmudgeon.
Yeah, Curmudgeon's on there too.
Better have. That one's good. Alright,
a
beer
couple
man,
other
yeah.
ones.
Oh,
I wish I
yeah.
could. I wish I could get the really old dog from.
Cheers,
Funny
Blake.
Games.
I'll just say it.
What if I brought a really
90.
old beer? Does that work or not?
I've had that question. I had that question asked on my some comments on that, and I said, well, that would just be considered an Alex the Beer Master ale.
There you go.
All right,
All
I'm
right.
back.
Okay. All right. So these Tortino's pizza rolls are pretty decent for a snack. Definitely. They're definitely like a stoner meal, like something you could sit down and watch a movie. And I won't get into that subject, but you know where I'm going with that. But that are for the kids for sure. Salty, tasty, and real tasty. You had the hamburger. I like the hamburger. I thought it was pretty good for a frozen snack. Not real healthy, of course. These are about like 340. I forgot how many you have to have for it to be 340 milligrams of salt, but they are pretty. They're pretty salty in just one. So I'm already feeling it. No, they're pretty good. I'll give them an 88 out of 100. Not bad for a little snacky snack. Put them in the oven though. And the beer, the beer is good. The beer is decent. It's more, it's floral. It even had some pineapple come through as it warmed up. It was kind of a sweet peachiness to it. Real nice, just a nice feel, a nice smooth feel to it, and the foam was real nice through the mouth. It just kind of went through smoothly, had a nice finish. The carbonation wasn't too heavy or spicy or crazy. But then the flavors were nice. It was a little more floral. It had a lighter body. I was expecting a little heavier body, just a little bit, just to kind of make you feel like you're drinking something. Otherwise, you're floating on some cloud that you don't know what. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going with that one, but dreaming here about a more full, richer body. Not a bad beer though. Not a bad beer. 7%. I'm gonna give it an 88 as well, actually. And then together they kind of moved into this 90 realm. So I'm going 90 because they did work well together as far as like the thirst quenchiness, and the beer actually broke down a lot of the saltiness and actually brought the hamburger bites brought through more of like this cereal kind of feel in the beer, and like brought out like the mango, the pineapple came through more, the fruits, everything was kind of weird how it all worked together. So I was real happy with that. So I definitely want to give it an A- as a mix, as a pair. So
All right.
cool. 88, 90.
All right. There you go.
So just Beer and Cheese Tuesday. First of all, thank you, Alex, for letting me on again. It's always fun. So beer and cheese on Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern, and Wednesdays for sure. Got the roof off, so I don't have to do that anymore. That's stupid crap. That was crappy work. Don't ever put a roof up. It's not fun.
Legendary Beer
We'll
Man, are
break
we
it
still
back.
doing the hoppy hop stuff that I could join, or we?
It's
or not?
malts.
Yeah, it's a multi. It'll be so Wednesday will be 6:00 Eastern. Will be for 1 hour. We'll do a malt happy Wednesday. So just bring a beer. Study the style of the beer. See what they usually put in it, and then kind of equate it to, compare it to the beer that you brought, and see if there's those things in it. That way, we kind of learn about the malts and get some education. So
Is it possible? And I don't want to. No, that's a milkshake IPA. I'm not doing that one. Let's see.
you've given me a couple green flags, so you are welcome. Whatever you have.
I'm going to show you this one. I mean, I'm going to blow myself up real quick, and then I'm going to
go do what you do,
Yeah.
man. Do
Cheers.
what you do.
Is that okay to bring?
Of course it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown ale will be a good one.
So study what a brown ale is, and then what the malts are in the brown ale. Usually, you'll just find out
as
what
you
malts
know,
they put
beer
in.
man, I do have trouble. You know what? And,
Yeah. No, you're fine.
So we're gonna. What I do now, I sometimes go on the fly. I know it's kind of hard for my YouTube friends, but I'm very proud they help me out, and I thank you very much that you do that. Thank
Yeah.
you. I really appreciate it. So
Cheers,
that's
bro.
what
Yeah.
I'll be bringing possibly on Wednesday.
Sounds
Wednesday.
good.
So
Yeah. Dude, that sounds really good.
that I'll be doing. All right, now it's next round. All right, let's see here. Who's the next person? I think it's legendary Josh.
Joshua.
All right, so the bagel bites is on now.
Well, you got a piece of burnt something there.
Well,
Yeah,
nice.
there's a little burnt piece. But yeah, these, like everyone else was saying, they're a nice little snack. Just pop them in the microwave, or pop them in the microwave, air fryer, oven, toaster oven, preferably some sort of oven type. Because if you put them in the microwave, I feel like they get a little soggy. The bread consistency is not as crisp in the microwave or the oven of some sort, or air fryer or something. But
I wonder if you deep fried them, how they'd be.
ooh, I feel like that's a good idea. But yeah, these, they're a good snack, something you want on the fly. You just pop them in the oven, or whatever. But yeah, they're lacking toppings. But I mean, that small little cylinder, I guess you can only pack so much in that little thing. But score wise for me, I mean, I love bagel bites. I love bagel bites. I love pizza rolls, hot pockets, all that kind of stuff. But I'll give it an 89. They're good. They're not like world class or anything like that. You could probably, like Bumpy was saying, you could probably make something better at your house. Get a little bagel or something like that, a little small bagel, and put your toppings on there, and probably be a lot better. Probably less sodium too, and all that salt. But yeah, so 89 for that. This Pilsner though, this Evil Twin, the oak aged one. This is good. This is top notch. Like I said, you get that sweetness. You get a little bit of that oak. You get those floral notes. I get honey. I get a little bit of vanilla on it. It's a crusher at 5%. Score wise, I'm gonna give it a 95. This is probably one of my top notch Pilsner.
Nice.
Got good aromas, great taste. 95 for the Pilsner from Evil Twin Brewing, 5%.
Excellent.
Combo wise, I think they match pretty well. Like I said earlier, the sweetness from the Pilsner and that saltiness from the Bagel Bites, they kind of flow well together. It kind of takes that saltiness out and kind of adds that little extra sweetness on it, but in that bready characteristic from the Bagel Bite and the breadiness from the Pilsner as well. They match pretty well. So score wise for the combo, give it a 93 for the combo.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Very nice.
I mean, for something that is a snack type of thing and not really good for you and all that kind of stuff, you pair it with a nice Pilsner or maybe Pale Ale or IPA, depending on what type of hops and all that kind of stuff, and they can flow pretty well, But yeah, so yeah, this was a good combo. So cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me. Blood wise, Instagram, Philly Crooker 87 is me, where I do my, I guess, beer reviews. I guess just take pictures of beers and tell what it is. But other than that, last beer reviews, I was actually looking at a program here soon to start doing. I just got to figure out how I'm going to start the first video. If I'm just going to go straight into it and just do a beer review, or just do it.
Hi, I'm Josh. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's just grab a beer and just say, "Hey, I'm drinking this beer," and this one.
Check out John and Ellie's first one.
Okay.
That'll seem to help.
Yeah.
My first one was a live stream too. So.
Oh, really?
And, no, but it's funny because I had Drunken. They were Drunken one, and I had Brian, and I had someone else on the. I had him on the Google Hangouts, and I love that video. I don't know if I still have it, but I love that video, and I go back to it and I laugh at it sometimes because I hear Brian say, "Shh, shh, shh, Drunken one." Shh. He says to Drunken one, I'm trying to help him out or something like that. It's so funny.
And you were doing a beer review on a certain beer?
No, I was just doing a test. I was just doing a test run. It wasn't a beer review. And then I said I'm going to do a beer review right now. And then Brian and Drunken One said no. Let's cut this off right now. And we'll do the beer review some other time because I was so excited when I did it. So
I just got to figure out how I'm going to approach that first video. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's true.
But cheers to you, Alex. Like I said, thanks for having me. This is always awesome hanging out with all you guys, and thanks for inviting me into the community and all that stuff.
Darn straight.
Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you.
Oh yeah.
Cheers to the chat as well.
Glad to have you.
All right.
It's always awesome. 7,000 watching.
Yes. I'm trying to keep the chat up going as best I can.
Which beer did you have, Josh? That was a question in the comments there a second ago. Which beer did you have?
We were talking about the RAR one, the coconut cream pie.
There you go. All right.
Hey, Todd from 21090, maybe one day we could do a beer review together, whether it's on your channel or my channel. I think that would be cool.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
Andy's
Todd
not
from
invited.
21090.
He's not invited.
So.
Nice.
All right.
Cheers,
so
Alex.
next round. Let's see who the next person is. I think it's. I try to keep track, but it's so hard once
I think it's me this time. I think it's me.
It's you?
Yep.
Oh, it's Dio. That's right.
Yeah, it's me. Then back to you. All right. Yeah, pizza bites. What bagel bites? Actually, bagel bites. What can you say about these things? I think we kind of went over it. Fast kid snack. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Remember, I had 3 a while ago. I took the other 2 toppings and put on the last one. That was all right then. The flavor isn't bad. It's just they need to either make the bagels thinner or the toppings bigger. Something's got to give. It's just it wasn't balanced so well. I give those an 82. I feel it's really actually pretty good, considering what it is. I give them an 82. The beer, everybody's had it before. If you haven't, go find you some. It's the Adjunct Lager. Can't whip up a head unless you had a blender on the thing. It's 4.2, so you're going to have to drink a bunch of them to get you anywhere. Quite sessionable, with that being said. I buy it. I don't know. It's not wonderful. It's not terrible. Just something to fill in the spots between the good beers that I drink. Give that an 88. So I guess between the both, because the beer is way better than the pizza, I'll give it an 86 on the total. It was 86. I could eat those things, but I'd have to soup them up. I'd have to put some more stuff on them or something. But I think if you made them yourself, you'd have a lot less preservatives and stuff like that in there. A lot less salt if you did it yourself. So warm up your ovens and buy your own bagels, marinara sauce, and whatever cheese you want on there. And yeah. So that's me. Oh, as for shout outs or whatever like that, I'm making videos again. How about that? I did an unboxing today from John and Ellie. He sent me 5 wonderful beers, which I drank one of them with him on a very quick little beer review thing on his channel.
That is on John and Nellie's
John
channel.
and Nellie, yeah, John and Nellie, or Western, or George. I was about to say Western.
You can look no Georgia beer reviews.
John and Nellie, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a channel name, right? John and Nellie, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But if you have trouble finding a drunken one, look up
If you
Georgia
can't find
beer.
him, just go type in John and Nellie. You'll find him. Pretty easy to spot, I guess. But yeah, thanks for having me, Alex. And it was fun trying Bagel Bites for the first time.
Well, I know it's all junk food, but we're having a great time. But then
No,
every now and then, I throw some sweet. I throw some healthy foods. Very rare, but I do.
Right. Yeah, that's all good. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So again, thanks for your support, Drug One. Everybody,
Oh,
I appreciate it. I'm sorry, but
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. For real.
anytime. And the legendary Johnny Boy. I'm surprised he didn't join tonight. He hasn't done that in a while. Oh, we got Lone Star. We got the legendary Lone Star.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Tommy Carroll, Josh A.
what's the ND?
Hey, that's Nate, man.
Show the ND show.
NDT show. I don't know if I've.
Cheers, Nate.
Welcome.
Cheers, Nate.
Welcome. I love YouTube. You just never know what you're gonna find. It's like a box of chocolates.
Exactly.
It should call
So,
Forrest Gump.
I'm gonna cut myself onto this, and let me tell you, my stuff is gone. I hate to say too. I'm pretty sure everybody's stuff is gone. That was my dinner. I think the beer is really delish. I would love to try this brewery again. I'm pretty sure they have other beers. So I'm gonna keep this can so I can look them up and see if I can find other beers. And also I suggest if you look for these kind of beers too, even though this is my first beer out of that brewery, if you want to try this beer, please do. It's pretty good to a sense, to a good, like a lager or a cream ale, or it's very good for a summer beer. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, as some people have said, lawnmower beers, but what I would say on this one is kind of like a craft lawnmower beer. No one's ever heard of that, right? Craft lawnmower beer. But hey, it's always something new, right? So that's that. I mean, it could be a lawnmower beer, but I'll just say a craft lawnmower beer. It's delicious. But the the beer is good. The pizza bagel bites were good. They're gone, like I said, and I'm gonna give the pizza bagel bites a 90, and I'm gonna give the beer an 87. Good beer.
Okay.
And that's all. I would get it again.
Together?
Together, I would give it a 91.
Oh, okay. So they complemented each other. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that taste. In some cases, you can taste that metal taste, but then it's only for that moment. And then the rest of the time, it was delicious. It was just that I liked it. It just complemented really well. The cream ale was perfect. The bagel bites were good as well. It's not perfect, but I say this 91 because I think they're both pretty darn good, at least in my opinion. They deserve a 91. That's what I'm saying.
Awesome.
Do they deserve 100? No.
Right.
There's better beers out there. There's better beers. Now, I do have a suggestion that maybe on a Friday, maybe in a month, maybe in a month though, not now. Maybe we'll make a homemade bagel bites. You get a bagel, toast it, and you put some gravy and you put some cheese on it. I'm not saying next couple weeks, and maybe next month or something like that, or towards the end of next month, because we've already had bagel bites, so we don't need to do it again. But we will do it again, but it'll be homemade. But I just don't want bagel bite to bagel bite. As Bumpy has said the other day, I've asked him, can we do jambalaya or something? He did something I wanted to try. And he said, let's wait a month, which I agree. So I don't know what it was, but it was pretty good. I think it was jambalaya. I don't remember. I think it was.
It
Right,
might have.
Bumpy?
Yeah.
It might have been jambalaya. So maybe, like I said, we'll wait till next month and we'll maybe possibly do jambalaya. So I'm looking forward to trying that possibly too. So the shout outs I have. we're going to be doing donuts next Friday. Whether it's cream donuts or anything, maybe one Friday we'll do crispy donuts. But right now, we're going to stick with just regular, just any donut you want until I know that everybody else has a crispy cream donuts. So for right now, we're just going to do everything, just any donut you want to bring.
Okay.
And the beer could be a donut beer, if you can find donut beers. Or you could get a donut stout beer or just any stout that will match up with a beer. Match up with donuts. Regardless what it is, cream donuts, regular jelly donuts, any donuts you want.
Right.
So that's what we'll be doing. So donuts and donut beers or any stouts that you want. Because
Nice.
I don't know where you can find a donut
Well,
beer.
I'll be sure to be there.
I do know where you can find one. It's probably Evil Twin. That's what I saw at one point. But I don't know. But like I said, stouts or any donut beer you want.
Okay.
I don't know where you can find donut beers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll find it. You got a whole week to look for it. Yeah, I'm sure we can find something.
All right.
I got
So
that written
stay tuned for
down.
that. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I don't remember Bumpy doing this towards his thing, but don't forget, Stout Sunday, around 10:30, legendary Johnny Boys channel, known as John A. Nelly or Georgia Beer Reviews. So please do that. Sometimes I'm on there too. So because I enjoy drinking beer at 10:30 in the morning. and sometimes you catch me on there as a host.
So
too.
devious
I
looking.
I do sometimes do the Stout Sundays sometimes as well because I enjoy doing it. So don't forget, go to Johnny Boy's channel, John A. Nelly, or just look up Georgia Beer Reviews if you have trouble doing the name. And then so 10:30 Eastern Standard Time every Sunday, Stout Sunday. So that's that.
Man. Yes, sir.
That's the first time I've actually shouted him out, but I think it's time to start doing that. I need to start shouting out with my friends and all that. I need to try to do that as best I can, even though they're right here sometimes. Unless John is here, then I don't have to shout him out because he shouts himself out, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So everybody's going around, I believe.
Yeah, we're done.
And,
Yeah. All good.
And thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Legendary Bumpy. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Legendary Beerman, Drunk One. Everybody's legendary, but all my
Cheers,
friends
man.
anyway.
Cheers.
And
Thanks for having us.
thank you, chat.
Thank you.
I kind of feel great that I'm actually talking to the chat somewhat better. And make sure everybody's golden. And might go visit the legendary Brandon if he is live. I'm going to maybe drink a beer or two with him. Maybe not too much because tomorrow I have to get up anyway. I have to do some work. So maybe drink a beer or two with him maybe, since I did only one last night. So speaking of that, go to Craft Beer Pours. I don't know exactly what time he's going live, but he might have went live already. But either
I'm
way,
not sure. Yeah,
I don't know if they're going live
I don't
tonight.
think they're going live.
they were at the
What's
bar.
that?
earlier. No telling.
What'd you say, Bobby?
So I don't think that they're going live.
Okay, well, sometimes the legendary Craft Beer Pours
Right.
goes live
Mhm.
Friday nights, but he might not be going live tonight. But catch him either way, right? If it's Saturday nights, Sunday nights, or Friday nights. Catch him or during the week whenever he goes live. So
Sure.
Maybe Blake TV and
we also got
Blake
Blake
TV is
TV.
live right now.
yeah.
Blake TV is live as well. Enjoy that as well. Go there. You got Alan, known as what's it called? What's the channel called?
Eclectic Beard.
Collective Beard and something else beyond that other stuff. Collective Beard
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
gaming and
Whatever. Right.
yeah, something like that. So go to that channel when he's live or watch his videos. So he's actually sometimes part of the beer community because I met him when he did the beer reviews. We all did. So I'm rambling on. So this sucks, Beer Master. Thank you, Drunk One. Thank you,
Yes,
Bump.
you bet, man.
Thank you, and not Chad, Josh, and thank you, Beer Man. And Bump.
Thank you.
So this sucks, Beer Master. I'll see you all on the next live stream, next video. Don't forget, Food Friday, donuts and beer. That's Beer
Cheers.
Master signing out.
Cheers.
And thank you, chat, for joining.
Cheers.
Cheers.